Let's see if this is working. Give me a second. Okay. So I have new streaming software. I said this in a previous video because my other laptop just kind of like overheated on me. So I had to figure out how to get my new streaming software to work with YouTube instead of going live how I used to. So it's kind of like a third party thing. But Libra, let's get into it. You know the drill. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you want 20% off your personal reading or Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box. And check out Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading. But other than that, let's get into it, Libra. Let's see what we got going on for you. Libra. I heard sorceress, which I don't really hear words like that often, like words of like mystical, I guess you would say, like mystical kind of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm grabbing spellcasters. And then I heard conspiracy theories. This is, okay, let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, you might be trying to do a lot of manifestation, but kind of struggling to kind of shift out of the headspace and really into this higher consciousness, like really connecting with yourself again kind of energy. Because it feels like the struggle. It feels like the struggle to connect with your higher power. It's like, can I get out of my damn head? Like, can I stop overthinking things? Kind of vibe, right? Ace of Swords in reverse, right? The ego getting in the way, and between the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords is that stress, that anxiety, that overwhelm. To me, the Five of Swords is the mental conflict card. It is the card of arguments and struggles and betrayals, right? But it's also this energy of change. Five is it blah 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 blah. Sorry, my words are like really struggling right now. We have Mercury in Capricorn, and I'm a Capricorn rising, and so like the way I'm communicating is like going through like a really big struggle, and I realize I'm stumbling over so many words lately when I talk. And anyway, 5 is an energy of change, 6 is moving forward into peace, into stability, and it's like you're trying to find this for yourself right now. Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like the reason whatever you're trying to manifest is not really, I don't want to say meant for you. It's almost like it needs tweaking. Like you need to take a step back, to breathe, to really reconnect with self in order to figure out, is this really what I should be creating right now, right? Is this really what I want to be creating for me right now, right? Because sometimes we manifest things because we've been so attached to the idea of that manifestation, or that idea that this is what I've wanted for so long, or this is the job, or the amount of money, or the kind of house, or the kind of partner, or this is the relationship I'm meant to be in because I've been in it for this amount of time. And sometimes, especially with our nodes shifting, things have to leave. And we got to make space for different circumstances, different connections, and different environments. And that's okay. But that step back is required so we can have clarity. So we can give the mind a minute to kind of like decompress and receive that information, right? So let's see what comes out next. I just heard the restoration. Moon in reverse is the clarity on the Two of Swords, right? The Two of, okay, this is a really big heart space opening energy for me. The Two of Swords it is Libra energy. It's an energy of someone who's very emotionally shut down right now, which just is more validation of being caught up in the headspace. The Moon is Cancer energy, which also rules the emotions. You're getting clarity on the things that were really stopping you from connecting with what you really wanted, with what was going to be emotionally fulfilling, because the head was telling you, oh, this is what I think will make me happy. What really is going to make you happy, you're going to start understanding. Because again, Judgment in reverse, Magician in reverse, and Queen of Swords, Libra, you're realizing that you are manifesting, Magician, things that you thought were meant for your path, but you're like, oh wait, that's actually not meant for me. Okay, Libra. right? There you are. Validation that it is for Libra. Okay. Queen of Swords, that's your energy. And then we have the Star. So now your path is opening up. Now you have this divine guidance coming in saying, oh, hey, this is where we're going to push you. This is what's going to come in now. So let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. This is going to create the shakeup, the confusion. So now we're going to get this indecision of what do I need to release in order to step into this new beginning? Because what you're really seeking is the stability. The stability. You want to feel safe in these decisions. And sometimes that requires accepting that right now we don't effing know what's going to happen. And that's okay. That's okay. A little scary, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel you. I feel you. I'm a Libra sun. I feel you. Let's do Witch's Tarot to clarify. Let's see what's going on here. Is there a card in here? Okay, I thought I saw like actual spellcaster's card in here for a second. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Libra? All right, this is the surrender energy. So this is what you're struggling to accept is really, okay. Some of you, it's leaving a job, and some of you, it's letting go of a form of a relationship or a specific person. Some of you, this is a conversation that needs to be had. Page of Cups, there's the conversation. Hierophant, yep, about leaving a contract. Hierophant's in reverse. And the Star. Yep, okay. It's about being honest with yourself about what you really feel in regards to leaving this situation, right? The Hierophant in reverse is the breaking of contracts. So jobs, relationships, right? Certain foundations that we've built, situations that we've committed ourselves to that for some reason, emotionally, we're like, oh, I'm not really being honest with myself about the fact that I don't really want to be here anymore. Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Let's look at the Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. I like the two sixes. It's funny. I heard recommitment. Recommitment. So you explain to them why this contract's not working. It's not working for me. I don't want to be here anymore. Well, this is what I can do to make it better. We can fix it. We can create balance and stability now. This is how we can repair the situation so we can have this foundation where you're emotionally stable and financially stable and we all feel happy and at peace, right? The Six of Swords is moving out of the state of conflict. It's moving out of this state of feeling like the stress, the overwhelm's getting too much and you want to run from it, right? And the Six of Pentacles is this energy of, okay, we're understanding one another. Like, I'm giving you what you need and you're giving me what I need, and I'm exchanging with the universe the things that I require, and they're providing those things, and I can breathe, I can exhale, right? It's a really nice energy. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Really nice. So this is Libra, Taurus, Venusian energy, okay? And that's all coming from the step back. So we're stepping into this Venus, this goddess energy, because we're learning to take the step back and ask for what we need. Ask for, hey, this foundation is no longer working. This isn't something that is making me happy. It's not something that I'm resonating with anymore. This foundation needs to go. It needs to be rebuilt in order for me to honor my most authentic self, right? Empress energy. So let's look at the moon. Okay, let's get one more in the Six of Swords. I went to move on to the moon and they pulled me back to the Six of Swords. For Libra. Sun in reverse and Justice in reverse. So there's the two majors. Seven of Cups. You're moving away from this situation in order to find this balance, to find the Six of Pentacles, because you realize that it wasn't giving you what you wanted. It wasn't giving you the happiness, right? It wasn't allowing you to feel in your power. This was all, You're basically feeding yourself a lie, right? A distortion, an illusion. Like, oh, it's great. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm losing my shit. No, everything's fine. Like, really, my partner's awesome. And this job is awesome. And I'm financially free. But I'm fucking miserable. Right? How often do we do that just for the sake of change is scary, limiting belief, right? Comfort zone. Let's look at the moon. Chariot. So now you see all of this. You're like, okay, smokescreen, gone. I can move forward. I'm free. I can breathe. I can exhale. I feel a chaser energy with this though. Like I feel like you're moving forward, you're doing your thing, and then somebody's like, okay, I'm losing Libra. Where's Libra going? It feels like this pull. It feels like there's energetically somebody still very much so attached. Oh, King of Wands. Makes a lot of sense. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, so for those of, and then we have the High Priestess. High Priestess is the Empress gone cold, right? It's this energy of, I really want you. I'm going to make the changes. Here's my offer. I'm going to be honest about all the things that I want to create with you. And I'm really attracted to you. I want to build with you. And it's this very, very passionate, heartfelt, honest approach. And then this Empress is kind of like, I know who I am. I know my value. You better be a damn emperor. Okay. Let's look at the Two of Swords. Because it's not that one is better than the other. It's about energetically being at the same level. Because when you are energetically at the same frequency, you can manifest and create things of that frequency side by side, right? King and Queen of Wands, master manifestors together. Emperor and Empress, divine masculine, divine feminine, right? So this Empress is now challenging the King to upgrade to an Emperor energy by progressing forward on their path, right? Let's look at the Two of Swords. This is the masculine. Five of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil. Woo! Two of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Six of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Devil. So let's start with that. The choice is to let go of the conflict, drop the situation, right? Because it was toxic. It is perpetuating a really toxic relationship or a toxic environment, connection, whatever label you want to use. Queen did not want to be a part of it anymore. They were investing, fighting and fighting and fighting for it. Wounded warrior energy came up. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Seven of Pentacles is a lot of time and energy invested into something. They were waiting for it to flourish into a Ten of Pentacles eventually, and it was not getting there. It's the card of failure, right? It's like, okay, I'm waiting for all these seeds I planted that I'm watering to grow into something. Did I use the wrong fertilizer? What's going on down there, right? It's like nothing's happening. You're realizing that walking away is the best choice. Six of Wands. Between the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands is the Three of Wands energy. It's an energy of new opportunity, right? The opportunity is them upgrading because they're walking away from this connection. Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, right? It did not have a solid, energetic, emotional, balanced energy. That's the best word. Let's look at this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is not talking. They're not talking. They're like, I've said what I said. That's all I need to say. Why is Queen of Swords here? Ace of Wands in reverse, Two of Wands. They're very much so looking forward to new opportunities for themselves. The other person might see this as selfish, but they're like, nope, I've built myself up and I'm looking forward to my path. Yep, judgment, their path. Their soul's calling them to a new opportunity. Yep, and there's the person. But hey, I'm behind you. Here's my cup. And they're like, sorry, you see that doorway? It's for me. Me as an empress. Would you like to come? Are you an emperor yet? Well, hurry up, buttercup, because the door's about to close. It's kind of like that. Let's look at the Magician. This is what they were manifesting in the past. This is what they really wanted. I'll take this one because it was really stuck. Yeah, King of Pentacles. They really wanted this person. And the King of Pentacles is my mini Emperor card. Okay, I'll take these three because they're my lap. I'll take this one down here. Okay. King of Pentacles is my mini Emperor. Star in reverse. It was not time. It was not time for this. It wasn't time for this. And if it was, the time came and went, right? So if you were with this person for an extended amount of time, it came and went. That time is now closed. There's a new star opportunity, and we'll see what that is in a minute, right? This time with this King of Pentacles that came and went was to address insecurities, was to address aspects of the shadow, to build that personal strength, to lead to the new cycle, to have the strength to walk away from something that no longer served you, so you can move out of that energy of conflict, right? To embody Empress energy. So let's look at Judgment in reverse. This is the choice to walk away, right? Queen of Swords. Yep, Queen. Choosing to walk away. Page of Pentacles. To build the new foundation. Because what they were investing in, the 8 of Pentacles, 8 always leads to a 10, was a faulty foundation. And that wasn't part of their path. Hangman in reverse. They see that now is creating a lot of drama. 5 of Wands. They see that very clearly with the Moon in reverse, the clarity, getting rid of a distortion and illusion. So what they do, they 5 of Pentacles, abandon the Lovers in reverse, the relationship. Yeah. They're like, nope, can't do it anymore. It's too much. Let's look at the star. So let's see. I just heard the turnaround. The turnaround. Watch the 8 of Cups come out, because the 8 of Cups is literally my card of the turnaround. Let's see what the star is about for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Nine of Cups. 6 of Cups. Emperor. There they are. That is so funny. There they are. It's always how it happens. That is always how it happens. They're in reverse. So they're in the process of going through their integration of this new energy, which is really, really nice. So the turnaround, right? This is funny. Okay. So I explain this so much in videos sometimes that, like, I'm just going to explain it anyway. So what happens with really, really divine soulmate connections? So this queen was probably a Queen of Pentacles when she met this King of Pentacles. Then she upgraded to an Empress because this King of Pentacles helped them integrate all their insecurities, right? And find the strength to say, hey, this is no longer working for me, right? Learning the lesson of boundaries, right? And to put themselves first, self-love, right? Self-respect. Overcoming codependency, which was a really big theme this year, right? And to walk away from that. And by walking away, though, they're then challenging the Emperor to look at themselves, to reflect on their own shadow, their own insecurities. And so now this person is learning the lesson of self-love, 9 of Cups, which is basically the 9 of Pentacles in regards to emotions. It's personal and emotional fulfillment, okay? And then in turn, they're like, oh my gosh, where's my soulmate? Because now I feel evolved and energetically we're at the same frequency. Emperor in reverse, though, is they're still working through a little bit of distorted masculine energy. So they might still have a little bit of control issues going on. But the 8 of Wands, they're moving forward really, really quick. Queen of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. They're struggling to communicate with the Queen because the Queen is a little bit emotionally shut down. The King is trying to be very honest, very forthright, right? 8 of Pentacles because they want the 10 of Pentacles. And there's the Empress with the High Priestess energy, which is an Empress gone cold, which is why they have the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? There's still a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity if this Emperor is truly going to be stable. So let's get one more on the star, and then we'll clarify the 2 of Pentacles. But they have upgraded their frequency, which tells me it's a very divine connection. But the separation is required when we're going through shifting frequencies, because if we're too connected, we're too close, we don't have energetic space to expand, to look at ourselves, to really evolve, to reflect, right? It's like if I'm glued to your hip all the time and I'm in your ear telling you all these spiritual freaking things, are you ever really going to have the time and space to really sit with yourself and really reflect? Probably not, because you're just going to be hearing. No. Sometimes it's good to be alone. Let's look at the star. Yep. Hangman, that's the separation. It was the dark night of the soul, 3 of Wands, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Getting over the rejection, opening up their heart space so they could have the new opportunity, the new path too. I'm not taking all this because it's a pretty big stack. Yeah, and it was kind of pointless, so. Hi, baby girl. What are you doing down there? Oh, wow, there's a card in mine. There's the Page of Wands, but it flew into my cart. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse to me is the wounded child. Ten of Swords. Nice. Overcoming this painful, painful cycle. So this Emperor had to integrate their own Ten of Swords. That's what they're struggling to get through still. So that's why they're in reverse. They're still closing out their Dark Night of the Soul. That's why the Hangman's there. Eight of Pentacles. They still got a little bit of work to do. That's okay, because they're upgrading. Any final messages for Libra? Hot tamales. Oh, that was already there. Okay, so what we don't see, right, is the opening of the heart space around the burdens that deep soul connections bring, right? It's not necessarily burdens in a bad way. It's the heaviness, right? The realness. Burdens are not always a bad thing. Like, me challenging you to be vulnerable is an effing burden to most people, because they're like, oh gosh, this means that you're challenging me to show my authentic self, and that's really scary because you're pushing me outside my comfort zone and making me see my own ego, my own insecurities, right? And underneath that is the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Empress, and the Ten of Cups. So the Empress is in reverse to show the true pair, right, between the Emperor and the Empress. Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of like the delay communication because they're still integrating, and the Ten of Cups is just to show the connection. Seems like it's moving in the right direction, so it's just going to take some time. You two are probably going to be separated, honestly, for a short amount of time while this person does their healing, and that's okay, because we can't be all up in each other's space all the time throughout these processes. But I love you. This is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. And check out Patreon if you want a free 15-minute reading. And I hope you guys enjoy the holiday season. And I'll be live again in like a few minutes for the next sign. And then the next sign, and the next sign, and the next sign, and the next sign, so on and so on and so on. So see you in a few minutes.